Hello, beautiful people of the internet. It's Iz.
Hey everyone, it's Naj.
Hey, it's Robyn.
Hi guys, it's it.
And today we're here with a, Handon fanfiction episode. So this was another requested episode that you guys told us to do besides the theories. So here we have some of our sent in fanfiction, things to discuss. So let's hop in. Yeehaw.
And it's so exciting because the last time we did a fanfiction episode was episode 3. Episode 3.
It was the beginning.
And there's been a lot of really good fanfics since then.
Yeah.
So and we actually had 2 writers write a fanfic specifically for this episode, and it's a Hizzy friendship fanfic, and they wrote it for Iz and I, because Iz and I always joke that we're Hope and Lizzie on YouTube Live. So they actually wrote this Hizzy friendship story for all of us for this episode.
It's really good.
Oh. Okay, So let's dive into them. So the first one is from Co-Heroes, Handon. Wow, this okay. Oh yeah, and it's called "Just Promise Me This." And this summary is that Landon was taken over by Malivore and has been on a killing rampage but they found a way to stop him at the cost of his life. Will Hope go through with it?
I mean,
and that's one chapter. So right now, is it a multi or is it just a one shot?
I think it's a one shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think there are a couple of one shots in here.
Yeah, there's a couple one shots.
And I believe that is Alexis who wrote that. Who joins us on our lives and is a huge fan of the podcast.
Yeah, she's always in our live streams, and she's very supportive, so we love to see that. So our next one is called "You Are My Soulmate" by Handon Lover. Summary says this is a soulmate Mark College AU where Hope never went to the Salvatore School and never met the Super Squad. The rest of Hope's childhood was basically canon, but Klaus is alive and he's a very overprotective dad. It's Hope's 18th birthday and she gets a very special soulmate Mark, but not the only thing happening on her big day. She starts to have reoccurring dreams about a strange figure with flaming wings. Oh, what?
I have been suffering with this fanfic.
Okay. So I have one thing about the previous one is I haven't read it yet, but I will. I'm going to read it after this.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a lot of comments on it at the moment, but don't worry, Alexis, I will give you feedback like you wanted. I'm just going to make it private so that it's just between us, because I don't want to embarrass you or anything like that. But this one here, this is by Claudia, and it was so good. And this soulmate one, I mean, I am
obsessed.
I am waiting for chapters to come out because it is so good. I am just
waiting.
It's refreshing.
The angst is so good.
Yeah, the angst is so good. And the last chapter, which I think was chapter 11, and I mean, no spoilers, but I don't have any bad things to say about this fanfic because it is so good, and she is doing an amazing job with it, and I love it so much.
Yeah, I just wanted chapter 12 already.
I know, me too. We just got chapter 11, and we already want chapter 12. I mean, if you guys haven't read this, you have to go read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, once again, all these fanfictions will be linked in the description so y'all can read them out yourself and let us know which one is your favorite. The next one is called Crook Empire by Posey X Handon. Criminal prodigy. Yeah, I was like, you know what that is. Criminal prodigy Landon Kirby didn't need a reason. Those were the words whispered behind dark alleys and loud turbans. In the private rooms of the pleasure rooms in the warehouses down in the art district, they whispered about how a scrawny young boy, bastard of the clan, didn't need a reason anymore than he needed permission to crack a neck, steal someone's furniture, or serve an alliance. Landon Kirby didn't need a reason, but he always had one. And the death of his mentor was a damn good reason for revenge. Oh, shit. Oh. The Wolves were the fiercest and most malicious gang in all of New Orleans. They were city royalty. Without them, the city would suffer. It'll go bankrupt. That's why Hope Michelson needed every reason to take down this new rival gang that infects the city, her home. She's the hired to the king of the wolves. She couldn't let her father down. She couldn't let her family down. Everything Hope Michelson did was deliberate, whether it was breaking a skull or putting a bullet between someone's eyes. Everything she needed was what? Hold up. Wait,
This is such a good fanfic too. Like,
that's
Alex?
immaculate.
yes, it's like enemies to lovers. This fanfic is so good.
Yeah, like, God. Kind of
Alex-
going to mob teas.
Yeah, her writing is like all the details she put on her stories is amazing.
It is very mob tease. Like it's, and like everything that goes, I mean, she's gonna say that her writing is, we're having an argument right now saying that
every day
every day we
she's
have an
like-
argument saying that her writing isn't good. But I'm here to tell you, Alex, that your writing is amazing. And I don't, you can keep trying to convince me, but you know what? I have everyone here backing me up.
I tell her that every day. Like today, she was like, "I'm gonna delete the new chapter." I was like, "No, you're not."
Oh.
Why would she delete the new chapter? It was so good.
It was. I haven't read it yet because I have the time, but I will.
Oh,
But
as soon as I saw it, I was on it. I was, I read it, but like, I love dark things. Like I'm all like horror movies and, you know, like thrillers and stuff like that. And this is so dark and I love it so, because we don't get a lot of dark canon stuff,
Yeah.
like even dark alternate universe stuff. And it's brave because like there's a lot of things talked about in this fiction that, or like in this story, that people are almost too afraid to talk about. And for Alex to, you know, make that more aware and make people like think about it, like, I mean, kudos to you, Alex, because seriously, like, this is a really good story. And I mean, like, she does put her trigger warnings. So, I mean, if you read the trigger warnings and it's not something for you, then don't read it. You know, you have to know what you're getting into, and it is dark and it does contain triggers, obviously. But I mean, this is one that you definitely want to stick with, like, and you definitely want to read. Because
a lot of fan fiction, once again, aren't like taking that dark alternative, you know, type of feel. So once again, very limited. So you might as well enjoy, you know, while it gets there. The next one is called You, Me, and My Best Friend's Baby by Whirlwind. When a health issue prevents her married best friend Lizzie and MG from being able to carry a child, Hope steps up to be their surrogate. But things take a turn for the complicated when she meets and falls for Landon Kirby, who, much to her surprise, is actually willing to tag along on the wild and inconvenient ride. Oh.
Okay, this one is...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Fanfic I have read so far.
I mean, Paige is
another great writer.
Another great writer. And Paige is, like, honestly the very first Handon writer I ever followed. Like, I subscribed, she was probably my very first subscription on AO3 because, and I mean, like, if anyone has been listening to Handon Weekly, I will praise Paige all the time. Like, I always praise her. And we've had her on here twice and she is just amazing. And like, all of her stories are worth, I mean, I could have linked a whole ton of stories, but this one here is so cute. And she actually just updated with a new chapter yesterday, I think. And like, I'm so invested in this whole baby's life and this like surrogacy thing. And it's just, it's adorable and I love it. And the Hizzy friendship in it.
Yeah. Hizzy friendships is always a plus in fan fictions.
Immaculate.
And there's Posey. So
yeah, you have
I mean,
everything.
we have Handon, we have Posey, we have Hizzy, like we have Mizzy. It's
I wonder if people in X are writing Finzi in their fanfics now.
You know what? I have
I'm
seen some Finzi tags. I haven't actually read the stories, but because I don't think any of them are actually Handon stories, but there have been Finzi tags. Whether they're good or bad, I don't know. But
yeah, we haven't deep dived yet. Once again, it's only been a week. It's only been one episode worth of content, so you know. So the next one is called Pancake Breakfast. I think it's called I think it's a collab with Ali the Fangirl,
Yeah.
and I'll listen till tomorrow.
This is the one that we were talking about that
Yeah.
that wrote for Iz and I.
It's called, this is having only been eating pancake for breakfast since Landon's demise. Wow. Lizzie am I down today? Listen, Lizzie comforts Hope when there's no pancakes mix left. Oh. And okay, and a lovely note of, featured on Handon Weekly. Love to see it. Thank you for this. This is
Yeah, this is for us. This is for all of us.
It's so cute.
Written specifically for this episode. So, which I mean is awesome, guys. And like, I know that we haven't had a challenge in a while because I think like before the 2021 happened, we were having like writing challenges. So I mean, if you guys want us to get back into like doing writing challenges, just let us know.
Let us know. I mean, yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
If y'all want our writing tangles, to start flowing, let us know.
Yeah, and or if you have any ideas that maybe you want someone to write about or anything like that, like I mean, right now it's Iz isn't really writing at the moment, but she's been focused on another show that her and I've been co-writing. Naj is writing and I'm writing, and I don't know if you're writing, but I don't think you are. I think you're editing, right?
Yeah.
But but this story this story is cute. It's really cute. Like it made me laugh.
The next one is One Shot Handon After Goodbye, which is by Viva Handon 21. The battle against Malavor was finally taking place. He got hold of Landon, and Hope had to try to save him before he was done with it. But as almost always, he had to make a choice that would change her life and that of everyone around her. This is my theory of how Hope will shut down her humanity and how it could affect her actions.
Now, I haven't read this one yet either,
Yeah.
Because we just linked it in yesterday, and so I haven't had a chance to read it. But I am going to read, like all the ones that I haven't read yet, I am going to read later on. Well, probably not tonight because I'm going to be editing this, but like tomorrow probably. So I am like, and they're one shots, so I'll be able to read through them pretty quickly. So I don't have any reviews on this one either, but I have read other stories by this person and they are very good. So definitely recommended.
And if you're actually interested to see how dark Hope is with our humanity, definitely check it out, because I know that I'm hyped to see Hope with our humanity at some point in the season. Yeah. So I'll be checking that out for just for imagination in my mind.
Also, can I say something? For the first time that we are recording, we get new content. We got the new sign of 3.8.
Holy shit. While we're recording, we get new content? Oh, 308. Blind spots. I don't know why I'm nervous. MG finds himself on the outs with the super squad after a controversial decision he made comes to light. Oh. Hope puts a risky plan in motion regardless of the potential consequences. Hello, Handon.
Exactly.
Caleb, Cleo, and Alaric join forces. Oh, Cleo does. Join forces when the latest monster shows up. Kaylee, Jenny, and Ben also star.
Jeff Hope is gonna risk it all.
She's for her man. And she should. Listen.
And it's airing on the 25th?
Yeah,
I thought we were getting a break.
We won't.
Sat there and told people we was getting a break.
I had made a plan for an episode of the Handon Weekly because I thought we were getting a break. I'm sorry, Jackson, you're going to have to come on another time.
Shit, what mean,
Unless you want to join us after the episode. I mean, just let me know.
For the episode, though.
Yeah. Hey, Jackson, if you want to join us after the episode, let us know.
Yeah. I didn't know that there was an episode.
He was in that episode, too.
Oh. But MG on the outs with the squad because of a controversial decision. What does he do?
Because he dated Lizzie and he dated Alyssa, maybe?
Alyssa would do this.
He's helping Hope. I don't know.
Doesn't know, but
because Alyssa's
MG helps Hope in episode. I mean, MG helps Alyssa in episode 7.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, because Alyssa's in episode 7.
What if he releases the Necromancer in Malavor?
Oh wow!
And then brings Landon back.
I know that Hope is gonna. I just like Hope is gonna plan. That's on my mind. Like,
And do what you gotta do. I mean, if
I
Landon's
mean,
back on the screen, it's fine with me.
you can do nothing wrong on our eyes, baby. Just go, save your man, be
Listen,
happy.
Yeah, Hope. I mean, just choose yourself.
please,
Please.
damn, just all my faves is so selfish. Listen, selfless. Listen, worry about yourself. Be selfish for once. I'm gonna need
Yes.
y'all to do it now, okay? I'm tired of just putting everybody happy before your own. No,
Episode 8 called Blind Spot. Who says blind spot? Oh, it's going to be someone to Hope because Landon's her blind spot, maybe. I don't know.
Wait.
No,
Oh my
no.
God.
Alyssa is MG's blind spot, maybe.
but
Yeah.
I like the hint.
well, if it's about MG,
You like the Handon one?
if it's about MG, then maybe it could be. But
Did you notice how it's Hope on her own and no mention of the fact that she's with the twins?
Yeah.
it's it's the laugh for me. It's the shady laugh for me.
I might just leave that in.
You could cut the first half and the head of us randomly chucking if you want, but well, it's a Hope journey on her own, guys. Finally, Hope is by herself. She's having her, plot that everybody wanted, which is her by herself. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, she's by herself. So don't complain no more. Thank you.
But we also
Tired of this shit. Tired.
so this turned into a fanfic/shade podcast, but
Oh yeah, with the lovely
you know
guest
what?
stars.
Fuck it. I'm tired.
We're tired. We're tired of your foolishness. Y'all want to see Hope out here have an episode by herself, and I want y'all to see people still relying on her for help, and then I want y'all to not talk about that shit again. Thank you, sincerely, God. Okay, people are still going to ask her for help, and she's still going to help. And when Lena come back, I don't want to hear it because you witnessed it in 4K on the previous episodes. Okay.
So this is our lane, and this is your lane. No fucking swerving.
Don't even come here. Don't listen. You can't even get in the club, so stay outside. How you getting outside the club?
Solid line. You're hanging outside the club. You can't come in. You're not on the list. You're not on the list.
Bouncer, escort. Get them off.
I'm fucking leaving this in. Screw it.
They get dragged like, oh my God. I'm like, get them out. The negative vibes. Okay. So the next fan fictions are going to be about, it's from me and Robyn. I'm Robyn. You want to talk about yours first?
Yeah. So the last time we were here, I was writing Stealing Bases, which ended up being a freaking monster of a story and stopping at 75 chapters. I don't even know how I did it to this day. Honestly, I have to say that that story specifically, and even though she's not here, I do have to say thank you to Sam for that, because she really was a huge driving force behind that story.
Sam was out here doing work.
So that story isn't just mine, it's also hers. So just putting that out there.
Sam is an amazing beta, so love to see it.
Now, I do have a few one shots. I didn't really, after that story, I had taken a break because that was my longest story of all time. And I did some one shots. One of my favorite one shots is actually the Shakespeare one that I did for one of the Handon Weekly challenges. And I think it's almost 8,000 words, but it's probably, and it's a dark one, which I like I said, I really like dark. So I really like that one. But the one that I'm writing right now is called A Devil of a Lesson. And it's actually a crossover fic. If anyone knows me, they know that I've recently gotten obsessed with Lucifer, and specifically Chloe and Lucifer, or Decker Star. And so when watching Lucifer, I found that there were a hell of a lot of parallels to Hope and Landon. And I kept trying to point out these parallels, and they were just so many that finally I was just you know what, I'm just going to write it. And as I'm writing it, I actually find that there's more parallels than even I thought, because I literally just wrote a chapter, and the chapter that I just wrote was actually a pure Handon chapter, except for at the end, which I haven't really done yet. So that's my first Handon chapter. And in the chapter is Landon's scars, which if you know Decker Star, Lucifer also has scars on his back. So it's a fun little tie-in between those two characters, and then not to mention like all of the parallels that were written before that. And I mean, Chloe is my absolute all-time favorite Lucifer character, but I also love Maze. And I have to tell you that Maze has been so fucking fun to write. She is.
Imagine.
I'm having so much fun with her. So much fun that I don't think Vit or Pia really like her at the moment in the story, because I'm really embracing
Just imagine her in the show, like in the show.
Yes, because I don't
Wow,
watch the show, but
because you don't watch the show. Yeah,
I'm giving Robbie a chance. I'm just waiting for writing because I trust her.
But like I have been really embracing Maze's demon side, which I mean, there is a reason why I've been embracing it, because and it'll eventually come out in the story. Like I do have it all planned out. I do know what I want, and I have to thank Fur and Leah because they are my betas for this story, and because they know Lucifer, because they've watched Lucifer, so they have been graciously reading my chapters and fixing things for me and questioning things before I release them. So I mean, like, Fur and Leah, you guys are amazing and I love you, and because of that I actually bought you guys a gift, but it's going to be delivered in a month, so
Ooh,
stay tuned for that gift, guys, because you're gonna love it. I mean, all of you will.
That's cute.
Yeah, but that's what I'm writing right now, and it's only 11 chapters. I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm not caught up. Like I'm writing chapter 12 right now. I just released chapter 11, so I don't have anything like bottled up anymore. And my next chapter is a Decker Star chapter, so
Handons have to wait.
Handons have to wait. But you know what? Maybe this means that if I can get more Decker Star lovers to love Handon and more Handon lovers to love Decker Star, my job will be complete.
Listen, Decker Star, can't wait to get the next season. Maybe we'll get some more.
Fun for 5B.
5B, no release date, no trailer.
But yeah, so that's what I'm writing. And I do have a few one-shots out, like I did one for Vit's birthday, and then I have a couple of ones that I did after I got inspired from the episodes. But for the most part, just check out Devil of a Lesson.
Well, for me, I finally got done Forbidden Falls. Ironically enough, I got done it like last week. I think it's like 21 chapters. And, I might do a sequel. People have been asking for a sequel. I have not decided yet because, once again, I might just do a dark, like maybe go to like supernatural type of fan fictions now. Right now, during the Halloween Handon Weekly contest, I did a one shot which was called Bloodbath, which is just Landon. Instead of Landon being a phoenix, he is a ripper, and so that was essentially supposed to be just a one done thing. But it was, people asked for me to continue. So now I've been writing. And I'm enjoying writing it, knowing like, people are wondering if hope is supernatural or not. I'm still developing the story as I'm writing. Seeing Landon in this kind of dark sense of him just kind of being like this serial vampire murderer thing. I'm somewhat done chapter 4. I haven't, posted it yet because I want to be ahead of time. But, I might do that. And in addition, I'm thinking of another Handon fan fiction since we're getting so much content. Listen, when we didn't have content, I wasn't inspired. So now since we have content, I'm inspired to get back into my Handon bag. And the next one, I already have some of that done too. So
I think that's what it is that like when we didn't have content, people were kind of like, they were just drained.
Yeah, and then plus like the fandom itself, like during that time and the hiatus was damn near 7-8 months. And at some point you can't just keep rewatch. Like, I mean, you can rewatch, but like at some point it just gets uninspiring. And when it came to like Forbidden Falls, it wasn't just because I didn't like writing. It was, sometimes I get lazy with writing, but also because I didn't have Handon content. But once episode 4 came, even before that, but when that episode came, the flavor came in my fingers and they were typing. But I think for Bloodbath, I'm more happy to write for that because I never written in a boy's point of view. Like, I've rarely written fan fiction, but writing it freely. I don't have limitations. I'm not following like the Vampire Diaries storyline. I'm just using the characters and creating my own world. So I think that's more, freeing than Forbidden Falls.
That's what I think is fun about like an alternate universe too, is that it is very freeing. Like, you mostly write alternate universes, but then you don't really have rules in that sense. Like, you literally have the characters, but
it's like, because for me, I've always envisioned writing like Hope and Landon and like, Penelope and Josie outside the supernatural world, and what their relationship would be like outside the supernatural world rather than just them being supernaturals. And I just like writing alternate universes rather than
well, because there's already so many rules in Legacies itself with who Hope is and who Landon is, and like, who Josie and Lizzie and all of that. And so like flipping that, like for instance, for Bloodbath, I mean, having Landon be a Ripper, I mean, I was one of those people that wanted you to continue because that was good. And so I'm happy that you are continuing. And it's dark,
Yeah, it's only going to get darker. I'll tell you, like right now, I mean, I might as well give you a little sneak peek. The new chapter I'm writing for chapter 4 is, obviously, if you've read the last bit of chapter 3, that Ralph Camp comes along. So right now we're getting more of Landon's backstory about why he's a Ripper. One thing I'm going to say is that we're going to see more of Hope in him, but obviously the interactions aren't going to be all cute and bubbly. It is angst, which is why in the tag it says slow burn. But I want to know, I'm just thinking of how long I want it to be. And whether my plot twist will be that she is a supernatural or if she's not. I haven't decided yet. But her dad, Klaus, and her will be talked more in this chapter. And some more angst will be there, of course. And more Ripper Landon. Listen, I think that's the best character I've written is a Vampire Landon. Like, what?
Because you don't see him dark like that. Like, you never really
you never. And so, like, seeing him kind of be so pre-calculated with how he does his killing is very much, and then like my vocabulary, I be trying to spice up vocab, but yeah, and then plus the new fanfiction I have someone that's going to be working with me with translations. I've been talked about this like months ago. I talked about this with M first. I wanted to do a mob type of thing, but it's not like, it's like a mob one. Ben had this plan like last year, but I never written it. I've written like half the first chapter, but I wanted it to be so long that I'm not going to say I'm done chapter 1 yet. It's pretty much just hoped, working for Dad. Klaus is still alive, whatever. She is going to try to seek out revenge on someone who killed her mom. And in that case, obviously, Land's going to be with the other gang. But that's one thing I can give. It's the initials is RL for the title of the story. Excited to see how that goes. Hopefully it's coming soon. Yeah, sooner than later, I'm hoping. Since all the content we're getting is,
I'm hoping that like, because now we have gotten more content, that we are going to get more stories. Like I know Fur started writing his story again, the young Handon story, which is really good. And like it's been like, we haven't really seen a lot of, like, if you look up the Handon tag, there hasn't been a lot of stories. I mean, the people that we've talked about are predominantly the main people who are giving, Handon stories out. So, and myself, I was uninspired for the longest time, and I was like pumping out stories left, right, and center.
Yeah, it's crazy because Robyn she was still posting chapters like during hiatus, and for me, I was just so inspired. I was so uninspired, and even due to like college and stuff like that, I was officially drained. So it was a huge relief when I finally got done for Ben Falls because I was getting harassed to finish. So I don't want to post anything for Bloodbath yet until I'm 2 chapters ahead, and then I can accept the harassments that comes along. But I want them to be longer.
I do want to know, because I've had a couple of people comment this to me, and I know this is what you're doing with your stories too, but is anybody interested in me publishing Stealing Bases?
Yeah, it's me.
I just want to know. Yeah. But I have to change the names, obviously. It would have to change the names.
Yeah, I'm doing it with my one day you will understand story, which was my Posey story. That was like my most successful one. I'm changing the names and I'm posting it. I'm gonna publish it, so look out for that too.
Yeah,
Cool.
so that's what I'm curious if I'm gonna, like, if anyone wants that story published. And, just let me know, because I know Vit, you do. And I think Pia does too. But, you know, I talk to you guys all the time, so I already knew that. But I want to know if anyone else does.
Let
But
us know.
I mean, I think for the hiatus, like, as far as writing goes, I think, like, really we were the only ones really, like, giving out any sort of content. And even towards the end, we were struggling to find something to give you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we like, and I think that's a big part of why we got drained, was because we were doing the Handon Weekly podcast. We were reaching out for people to join. We were doing, challenges for podcast ideas. We were doing fanfics, and we're doing edits on Instagram. We're doing video edits. We're doing everything we can to try to keep the fandom alive. And that since season 3 started, we started to see more new fans come in, which, once again, can be potentially new writers. But last season during hiatus, it was uninspiring. That's why we had like a couple weeks hiatus during during like the end of because we didn't have anything. Like we already did everything. We couldn't really make any more theories because we already had like 2 episodes of that. They didn't listen. And also, listen, I love you, Legacies, but y'all was not promoting as y'all should. Because y'all promoting started coming like a week and a half before the show started. People didn't even know the show started. I posted my first reaction, and people were like, it started? I'm just like, yeah. And so the lack of promotion, the lack of like the poster getting leaked before they could even post it.
Okay.
It was just crazy.
Did the account officially release that poster eventually? Like,
yeah, they released it and
okay.
they spiced it up by putting squad goals at the top. They just spiced it up by squad goals at the top.
But when that poster was leaked, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like I had a hell of a lot of fun with that poster because Hannah posted it. And our group chat was going wild because we kept coming up with like different scenarios as to why the stairs looked like they were melting.
I was like,
So now we know
it's Malivore, I guess.
But is it Malivore? Is it really, like, do we know why the stairs are melting?
It's Landon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Landon melted but Landon's staying on the stairs. See,
I mean, maybe his residue though.
He was the only. He was sitting down.
It's a jar. Hope had more than one jar.
Did she?
No.
Oh my God. She has about 7 of them in her closet. She's hiding. She's only getting one for display.
One breaks. She's like, okay, just let me go in there and grab another piece.
She just took a shovel and lined up jars like you would shot glasses, and she just poured the goo into.
Listen.
I know. Okay. So we didn't get with the fanfics today, we only wanted to talk about the ones that the author themselves were willing to share. So thank you to all the authors who shared their fanfictions with us. Go, if you haven't read them, we will link them. Go read them. They're amazing. Give them a follow, some kudos, all of that. Now let's talk about the promo.
Yes.
The boys promo.
The boys promo.
Yeah. Embrace your legacy, embrace your bite. Ethan embracing that football. Love that. What's Ethan there?
Okay, first of all, the fact that Landon was at the end, I mean, King.
Just like Hope.
Hello. Just like Hope. And embrace your legacy. Embrace your legacy. Just like Hope.
Yeah.
We love that.
Very
the fact that they used the same word for both of them, like
in game.
Hello. Soulmates, yeah. And I mean the fact that like Jed was in the promo and like that was nice to see.
Caleb,
yes.
Yeah, we're not talking about Ethan.
No. So I saw somebody say you better embrace that football. I said, oh my God, I hate it here. Wow, honestly though, why is he here though? Why is he even here?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it?
Ralph did not get replaced by this QB1 human. Okay. Well, he's not even a QB, right? Like, ain't he's, huh?
Well, apparently there's supposed to be a new quarterback coming in that him and Ethan are supposed to like fight for the spot.
No words. Is this all America now?
Right. Now just be all American. Like, yo.
I
now
mean,
just be Spencer and
of,
Jordan. Like, come on now.
Nah,
we're gonna get a lot of we're getting a lot of scenes at Mystic because they specifically built a Mystic set now. So yeah. Because before they were just filming at the school, but now they've actually built a Mystic set so they don't have to keep going on location.
I mean,
a lot of Finch and Josie scenes. Exactly.
A lot of we got the stills for 306 and there's fancy scenes in it.
They're having chemistry.
They have chemistry.
The way they are looking at each other. Yeah.
And in the hallway, and they're partners.
Oh my god. Yes. They're gonna serve everything.
And Dorian's back.
I'm about to get fed.
Dorian King is back.
Dorian's back.
Right, like I'm like, where's your wife?
Yeah, he just left his wife. He can't do a job.
Emma, like, didn't they like go off somewhere far away? And then Dorian's like, you know what?
Imagine Dorian's like, we just divorced, get divorced. And then
honestly, divorce her after that she did.
We got an annulment because Cupid's arrow hit us, and I mean, we didn't really want to be together.
He said, I realized that when I found out Emma was locking kids up in the prison world with Uncle Kai, he was trash.
Just send her to psychology college again because
be like,
something's not clicking.
He said the chemistry was just not there. Maybe he could come in and slice that lyric and policewoman relationship because that shit is not it for me. I'm happy she left.
Well, they're because they're broken up, right? But like, okay, can we talk about the fact that Hope is wearing the exact same thing that she wore in the Cupid episode?
No words, just saying. I mean, like, it's gonna get so many flashbacks.
Yeah, she's also in that damn skirt.
Nah, your tweets.
Now hates this skirt. I tried to put the whole outfit together, but the shirt was too complicated, so Jeremy just got the skirt. Truly.
We also
skirt is so like, why did they have that piece of red in the skirt? It just makes no sense.
I don't know. Can we talk about what?
The pictures of the bracelet connecting to the artifact.
Yeah, the bracelets. Okay. I talked about this in the live yesterday, but not everyone watches it. So I actually did a deep dive on the bracelets, okay, because I am that pathetic, obviously. So I did a deep dive on the bracelets, and Landon's bracelet wasn't. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call anyone pathetic. That was just me calling me, so I apologize. Anyways, the last time that we saw Landon's bracelet was 115, sorry. 114, because 115 he was gone. 114, when he was laying in bed with Hope, and he had his hand up, and you could see the bracelet on his wrist. Then in season 2, he doesn't wear it at all. So it makes me think that he took his bracelet off when he forgot Hope. Okay, but in 202, at the bench scene, Hope is seen wearing the bracelet. So did she go to the school and grab her things and also grab Landon's bracelet?
Start snatching.
But then, and I showed pictures to Vit, so she's seen it, and I think I showed pictures to Iz as well. But then all throughout season 2, she only wears her gold bracelets. She doesn't wear Landon's bracelet at all. She's only wearing her gold bracelets until 305.
She got it.
Say the other part, Robyn, that you said.
About what?
About the heart's desire.
Oh, and I think that the reason why the box opened up for her is because the only way to get your greatest desire is to own something or hold something that belongs to what you desire.
So no, you're kidding.
So her having his bracelet
Bro,
the reason why the wish opened up or the box opened up for her is because she literally had something that belonged to her greatest desire. You know how with spells, like location spells and stuff like that, you have to have something of that person? What if it's the
Yeah.
same as the greatest desire? So the only way to get your greatest desire is to own something of, like, if it's a person, is to own something of that person.
you know what? I'm actually looking at that. I did all the whole episode already, so I'm just looking at her bracelet, her wrist now. Bro, that's wild.
Yeah, look, it's the scene where she's holding it. You can see it when Alaric puts it in her hand. The bracelet moves. It's like it's magnetic.
Yo, it's. Oh my god.
I don't know if that one is Landon's bracelet, but it does move. But she has that darker bracelet on. And then if you look in the new stills that we got today, she still has that dark bracelet on. But she didn't have that dark bracelet on up until 305.
Yep, I'm looking right at it. That's wild. In tears almost.
Mhm.
In tears.
And I mean, like, the stills that we got of Hope today, I mean, we got Hizzy stills, so I'm super happy about that. But like, she looks so, I mean, first off, she looks amazing because, I mean, Danielle always looks amazing. But Hope just looks so broken. Like, I don't know if that's, she looks kind of annoyed and sad, and then she's kind of looking and out of it. Yeah. And she's looking in one of the pictures, like she's looking over to where the 113 kiss happened, and like maybe so she's remembering that.
I'm gonna cry.
I just
play that kiss.
That's one of my favorite kids of
I'm gonna
them.
have a talk with somebody. I'm gonna have a talk.
It was just like I feel like we're gonna break.
Of course.
I feel like we're gonna come on the podcast next week and we're gonna all be bawling our eyes out.
And I'll be pissed as fuck. And oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be pissed and crying.
Yeah, like I feel like it's gonna be a very emotional week leading up to it, and then it's gonna be a very emotional as your voice cracks.
I am prepared.
I also think that you remember when Chris took over the Instagram live for the musical.
She gonna finish that painting?
She's gonna finish the painting, and that's why Cleo goes and talks to her, because she can't finish the painting because they want to have a funeral, and she won't have a funeral until the painting is finished.
If they have a Landon funeral, I'm not gonna survive.
Yo.
I want one. I want Hope saying a lot of words because I want to cry.
Yes.
You want to cry?
You want to
because Landon was not gonna be there. Give us all the crumbs.
If she finishes this painting for this funeral, my body's going to ascend to another universe. I'm just not going to be here. In spirit, no. Like, what? Imagine how much power she has to finish that.
Sorry.
Oh, listen.
What was that?
I said you're not going to be in spirit like Landon?
Oh.
Well, maybe me and Landon will play patty cake and as spirits. Because I'll be there with him watching this bullshit. I will just not be there.
Well, everybody's freaking out here. You guys are just playing chess.
Yeah.
You know what? Watching the episode again, they were actually playing checkers, not chess.
Saying chess.
I'm just, why do we have to wait? I mean, I'm so glad that we don't have to wait now for episode 8, that we're just going to get episode 8. But like, can we just skip? Is there a fast forward button that we can just fast forward this week so we can just get 306, please?
Shit, right? I mean,
we might end up eating our words, but
listen, it's better to get angst than to be with nothing. Okay, I'll take the angst crumbles. I'll take the tears.
I love it.
I love it.
It makes it better the reunion. Like,
this might surpass my love for season 1 angst.
We did get a lot of really good, and this is reminding me a lot of season 1.
Yes,
This is giving me season 1 type teas, and definitely mid season 2 teas, which was also immaculate, but season 1 outsold. But if we can listen, if she's out here painting him, oh, we gonna win. We gonna win. We winning tonight.
Nash can't even say the words.
I yeah, I'm down. You know, no words. We're just gonna feast.
What's that is?
Dating HD picture. Still waiting on the picture of Hope and Landon in HD, but you know.
Oh yeah. Anybody who can deliver that to us who is watching this episode, you know, please do. We beg of you.
Very appreciated. To put that on my wall.
You know, Kate, I just want to say that Handons are honestly like so nice. Like our nation, like the Handon nation is just so pleasant and yeah, and like positive and respectful, and you know, it's just, you know, you guys are awesome, and you know, I just wanted to say that it doesn't go unnoticed that you guys are, you know, being so positive and I mean, we don't need to attack anyone. What is that going to get you, right?
Yeah, we just vibe. I'm not gonna one thing we're not gonna do is that we're just not gonna sit here and entertain foolishness. I don't know, you know, I'm just in my Handon bubble. Also, you know, just getting content all around the globe right now.
We really are getting good content. Like we're
eating good. I mean,
we're being blessed.
We're getting interactions from all over the globe. You think I'm gonna sit here and not?
Exactly.
Yeah. Listen, Aria, if you're watching this, I just want to say you are blessed. Truly blessed. Wait here like that more. Give us a selfie, something that cleans our thirsty palates. Sincerely, the Handon Weekly Nation.
Anyone who is on the set, who is watching this show, please pass on our love to Aria, because that boy gets way more hate than he
does not deserve all the hate.
He does not deserve any of the hate that he gets.
Listen.
And he has to know that he has people behind him and support him. And even if he's not on social media, we are here for him and we love him 100%.
We love you beyond this world, sir. Truly, listen, them haters, let them drink on that haterade. We stand you, sir. We love you, sir. So, you know, pass the message. Let them know we love and stand this man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
we love you.
You know, we love ya.
I love you.
We love ya. And thank you for the lovely video. You know, that gave us a heart attack last year. Truly, what was it this year? Was it this year?
It was last year because it was for his birthday.
This year went by so fast. I mean, thank you for giving us that lovely blessing. So we're giving you this blessing, you know, as a thank you. We love ya. Yeah. We love ya. Yeah.
And we love Danielle.
Yeah, Danielle already knows. Listen, Danielle, we love ya. We love ya. we stand ya. So, you know, we just want to give some, you know, some love to our underrated fave, Aria King.
Exactly.
So,
and I mean, what better way to end the podcast than to end it on our king?
You know, on our love for
Aria love. Exactly. I mean, they're the reason why we're doing this. Handon, yes. Danielle, Aria, Hope, Landon.
Yes, everything. You know, Handon, y'all made Handon come to life, so we had no choice but to stand.
We thank you for our friendships very, very much.
Yeah.
Not the great. No, truly. Thanks for the tears.
What was that is?
You really still want the chemistry read though. Just gonna put that.
8 hours.
You know, lovely audience, if y'all, you know, could finesse the 8-hour, you know, chemistry talk video, it definitely could be pleasing us. We want to know what y'all was talking about from 8 hours. 8 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours. So y'all can. So that means y'all really want this ship to succeed. So I need you to succeed them clips in our hands. Thank you.
8 hours of Hope and Landon scenes, like
Yes, like some that probably been cut out. Like
immaculate.
Oh my, oh, I can't even, the day that drops is the day the fandom dies.
Listen, we're having
Like,
we're having a Handon watch party for that.
Exactly.
We're having a watch party. We're going to
8-hour
start at
episode of Handon Weekly.
yeah. It's going to be us breaking that shit up. It's like 5 interval episodes because
Part 1,
Handon-
part 2,
Handon watch party
And it's gonna be from your
part 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have like they're both gonna well mostly Danielle, but they're both gonna look so young. Like you know, like they're gonna look so different.
Right.
The babies.
Just
They're
knowing
original
that
sisters.
like their
We'll just
chemistry
cut
with
the
that
other guy
immaculate.
out. We'll cut the other guy out because there's supposed to be another guy there. We'll just cut him out.
He will be ignored. I mean, why would you there, sir? Why would you there? You not see this world of chemistry being built? I'm gonna need you to skedaddle. Truly, I need you to get out.
You don't exist. We do not see
Yeah.
you.
Listen, as of now, you are a part of the Green Screen Nation. Get out of here. Truly, get out. We didn't ask. We know. We just needed you to just give us, y'all. Just give us our 8 hours, please.
We're not asking for much. It's not.
Yeah,
much.
we're not asking for much. Y'all even got to edit. Like y'all spend time editing that blooper that took 12 years to give us. You could just give us the tape. Just ship it over to Vimeo, YouTube, Google Docs, Google Drive. Just give it to us. Like, it's what we deserve. We've been very patient. For Handon. And that 7-month hiatus.
Well, I just learned that the writers who wrote 302 are the writers who wrote 308. Take with that what you will.
3-2 was so weird.
302 was very emotional,
I
but
like it, but like
yeah,
But that was the episode with the glances, right?
that
The
was
Handon glances, right? In the bench scene, right?
that was the episode with the doc scene where
They broke up.
where they broke up, and I've got quotation marks like you know.
Oh, why am I thinking about season 2? No words.
no, it's the episode Roth left.
Yeah, the episode that Roth left, that he went to the prison.
Yeah, oh
with.
yeah. Season 3. The
I mean,
breakup.
it was a very well written episode. It's just it felt a little choppy in some spots, I guess.
So you think we're gonna get a choppy serve for Handon?
I don't know. We're just gonna get Handon, so
Yeah.
that's you know.
I mean, it's a win
Let's
for me.
bring in
All
win.
we do is win, no matter what. So
Yeah,
I mean,
and
whatever.
you know,
With that
on
note,
that, with
yeah.
that note,
You know, on that note, we're finally
You know, after you watch
concluding
this
this
episode,
episode.
go on YouTube and watch Handon Pancake scene that you're gonna be happy again.
yeah, just watch that on repeat.
Yes.
Just 304 is the go-to. It's besides the last 10 minutes.
Watch 304 for the next week until Thursday.
Yeah,
Just don't
and,
watch the end of it.
Just don't
Yeah,
watch.
you
Listen,
just
once you get like a little when Landon first starts to get up, that's when you turn the clip off. Okay,
Exactly.
Yeah.
because when he starts to, he got not that traumatic era. How did we survive these weeks, y'all?
I don't know. It's gonna be 3
After
weeks.
that,
It just vanish.
after that,
And we're not even getting Landon back, really,
we're not
for a little
we're getting-
bit.
We're getting some
Very
angst.
sweet and
Listen,
twisted.
angst is fine with me. So
Yeah.
You know what? I mean,
Maybe.
it's just not knowing. It's just
Yeah,
that's the
the
biggest
not
thing.
knowing part.
Oh,
Landon,
you know what? The episode 8 is not called Blind Spot. It's called Long Time No See.
Oh,
That's such a Landon thing to say.
Woo! Oh, Landon come back! Landon's coming back. He better. Who else gonna say that? Mallory gonna say that? Necromancer's gonna say that? Alyssa gonna say that?
Handon reunion.
It's
What if
Little
it's-
308.
It's gonna confirm that episode 8 is a Handon episode.
What if
Yeah.
Alyssa say that?
Long time, but Alyssa's not in it because she's got her own show now.
Well, so you think so MJ and her gonna break up off screen? That's wild.
Olivia just posted like last week that she had her last day. Unless she was like, that's from like a past picture, but she posted like 2:20 or something that it was her last day on Legacies.
Long time no see. Like
It's Landon.
it has to be Landon.
Yeah, I mean he's been going for like a month now at this point.
So if you think about it, 3
Oh,
weeks.
the reunion.
Oh,
The kiss.
I'm gonna die.
oh my god, fucking going for a swim. Oh my god, we're gonna get a reunion kiss. All the angst and passion.
So this was supposed to be a fanfic episode, and it
Yeah.
turned into a
A lot of
fanfic
things.
/shade /content basically having a breakdown on camera. So you guys got it all.
Yeah,
Really.
okay.
This is
That was
our
entertaining podcast.
this is our mix episode.
You got variety. So
That's exactly what it is.
Like, I'm biased, but I think they're gonna have so much fun listening to this because we got it all. So it all.
Yeah, listen.
We're all over the place. We're just like we're freaking connect the dots. Bouncy ball, bing, bing, bing.
We're doing Tetris out here.
We are.
It's ridiculous. So, that was our episode of, well, it's everything. A new episode of Fanfictions, rants, shade, fangirling, everything. You got it all this episode. If y'all want to see
our
more,
multicolor episode. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a multi-everything.
It's our rainbow episode.
This is a combo of everything. We hope you enjoy it. If you want to see more content, make sure to like, comment, and or subscribe for more Handon Weekly podcast, reviews and discussions. All of our social medias will be linked in the description where you can watch it in different platforms, or you can just follow our social medias or other YouTube channels. Till next time. This was the Handon podcast, See y'all.
Bye guys.
Bye, guys.
Handon, reunion kiss.